I don't think so.
Oh, this one is Lexus. Maybe they have the same brand because it's LEX, Lexus. So it's still Lexus brand.
Why the packaging looks similar?
Yeah, like I say, it's the same brand.
I don't think so.
But this one is Lexus.
What?
Battle of the Biscuit between Manji Food and Quasi Food has settled down in the High Court. Good evening, you are turning on 3352 News tonight with me, Halijah. The High Court ruled that the defendant, Quasi Food's Lex branded biscuit, had infringed Manji Food's Lexus branded biscuit trademark under Section 38(1)(a) Trademark Act by using the trademark Lex, which is deceptively similar to the plaintiff trademark in relation to its product. According to the High Court, Quasi Food's Lex branded biscuit could be passed off as Manji Food's Lexus branded biscuits. In deciding so, the then High Court judge addressed the defendant's counterclaim first for the reason that if the defendant succeeds to remove the plaintiff's Lexus mark from the register, the plaintiff's claim based on the infringement of the plaintiff's Lexus mark shall consequently be dismissed on this ground alone. Manji Food seems to be very happy with the High Court decision just now. However, Quasi Food seems to not be satisfied with the judgment of the High Court. We managed to interview the manager of Quasi Food to get their declaration. Agreed with the decision of the High Court, the defendant filed an appeal to the Court of Appeal. And that's all from me. The more information will continue later. Thank you for watching.
Order in the court. All rise, please. Court is now in session. Please be seated.
Good morning. Today I am your judge. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Indra Shamgaradin, and today on behalf of my client, Director of Manji.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am Paula Bornheit, and I'm here on behalf of the Director of Wasim.
Okay, we may start our case now.
Your Honor, I would like to plead not guilty for the client as the decision of the High Court had failed to consider whether on the totality of evidence it should have allowed the marks to dispute to coexist.
Your Honor, I disagree with the plea as the High Court has proven that confusion between my client's packaging and her client's packaging is real.
Your Honor, I would like you to consider looking out for TMA 1976.
Your Honor, the confusion is already there. The customer had already made complaints.
Other companies also have the right to the trademark, not only to monopoly.
That is a very serious accusation, Your Honor, please.
Now. Okay. Thank you. You may start your first argument.
Your Honor, we strongly believe that the plaintiff's trademark is an infringement upon our registered trademark. The evidence presented during the trial or confused the public, and this infringement has resulted in significant dilution of our brand and poses a threat to our business. We appreciate the plaintiff's willingness to find a resolution. However, we assert that the plaintiff's trademark is undeniably similar to ours, and it creates a likelihood of confusion among consumers. The evidence presented during the trial, as you can see there, demonstrates that the plaintiff's use of a similar trademark has caused a direct association with our brand. The association leads to consumer confusions and poses a threat to our intellectual property rights.
Objection, Your Honor. We believe that the alternative solution that we would like to propose will help to solve the problem here. We believe that both parties' trademark can coexist without causing confusion among the consumer. We acknowledge that the similarities between the trademarks but contend that they are not likely to deceive or confuse the public. We are prepared to accept this proposition and withdraw our appeal regarding the dismissal of our counterclaim. We acknowledge that our trademark bears some similarities. However, we believe that the court should apply the correct test when assessing the likelihood of deception or confusion. The single essential feature comparison used by the learned High Court judge may not have been comprehensive enough. We propose that the court adopt a holistic approach, taking into account the marks as a whole and considering all relevant circumstances of trade.
Your Honor, I disagree with the plaintiff's argument. The learned High Court judge applied the appropriate test by considering the essential features of the trademarks. The plaintiff's trademark is so near resembling ours, and it is likely to deceive or confuse the public. The plaintiff's consistent use of similar trademark has created a direct association with our brand, leading to consumer confusion and potentially damaging our reputation.
Thank you, lawyer. It is clear that there are substantial arguments presented by both parties. The court acknowledged the defendant's concern regarding the likelihood of confusion and the dilution of their brand due to the defendant's trademark. However, the court also recognized the plaintiff's proposal for both marks to coexist without causing confusion. The court agrees that a holistic approach should be taken considering the mark as a whole and evaluating the relevant circumstances of trade. To this end, the court found that the High Court had failed to consider whether on the totality of the evidence it should have allowed the mark in dispute to coexist and dismiss both the claim and the counterclaim. The case is adjourned.
This unreasonable withdrawal. I want to just. I just want to just it.
Are you questioning the rights of your owners? The result of this trial is correct and fair. Don't do something like that. Don't be crazy like barking dog.
Be quiet. I am the judge. My judgment is absolute. If you guys are dissatisfied, go appeal to the federal court. Now, case adjourned.
We win this case finally. Now I can enjoy my peaceful moment. And we will get what we deserve.
Azam, open an attitude Lafai. I want to celebrate with you and my lawyer.
Yes, boss. Do you call me? Do you need one, or do you want me to booking the hotel, the entire 5-star, to celebrate our moment?
Oh, you mind me? Yes, you help me to book the 5-star hotel, and also you hold a luxury banquet in that hotel, and also call my whole employee to celebrate this victory.
I can already see the upstairs. Should we take a pity on them, or should we call them to join our party?
Wow, you're so cool. But I like that. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, because I was your boss, you learned from me.
Yeah.
For the record, alright, please. Court is now in session. Please.
This appeal concerns an alleged infringements of a trademark. The cause of the issues is in the appeals is whether honest concurrence rights under the Trademarks Act 1976 and variations of a registered trademark under the Trademark Act are relevant considerations that need to be taken into account in an action for trademark infringements and or passing off. Here got two questions. Question 1. Is honest concurrent right under the trademark registration systems a relevant consideration is an action for trademark infringements and or passing off where the trademark of the defendant is not registered? And question 2. Is the variations of the registered trademarks a remedy that a plaintiff should seek as an option before commencing an actions for trademark infringements and or passing off even if the trademark of the defendant is not registered?
In a trademark infringement case, the burden lies with the plaintiff to prove that he owns a valid registered trademark and that the defendant has used the plaintiff trademark in the course of trade without consent, and that unlawful usage of the trademark owned by the plaintiff caused deception or confusion among the customers. The party complaining of the infringement must establish that he owns a valid trademark. The trademark was used in the course of trade without consent, and the unlawful usage of the trademark owned by him has caused deception or confusion among the prospective customers. The Court of Appeal completely disregarded the failure to plead honest concurrent use by the defendant. The reason for the Court of Appeal was clearly inconsistent with legal principles applicable, not only in action involving trademark infringement and passing off, but also the basic principle that parties are bound by their pleading. The High Court, having considered the evidence meticulously, concluded that despite the differences, there was a likelihood of deception or confusion. The plaintiff need not seek as an option before commencing an action for trademark infringement and or passing off to vary its registered trademark as a remedy under any circumstance, especially if the trademark of the defendant was not registered.
I have considered the competing submission of counsel before me, with all of the authorities cited during argument. After a careful reading of the section and having regard to the philosophy behind it, I am of the view that there is merit in the appellant appeal. In the circumstances of the case, we allow the appellant appeal with cause. I therefore set aside the decision of the Court of Appeal and reinstate the decision of the High Court. My learned brother and Muhammad Zawawi Saleh and Hasnah Muhammad Hasim, Federal Court Judgment, have read this judgment in draft and have expressed their agreement with it.
The court may dismiss. Bos, bisa yang boleh?
Good evening, you are turning on 3352 News tonight with me, Halijah. We will continue the battle of the biscuits. The federal court here ruled that the Kwasin Food Industries made Lex branded biscuit have infringed the trademark held by Manci Food Industries for its Lexus branded biscuits after Malaysia Highest Court was satisfied with the fact that Manci Foods has exclusivity over the registered Lexus trademark, which Manci Food has held since January 23, 1998. Justice Datuk Sri Hasnah Mohamad Hashim said that she is satisfied that Manci Foods has exclusivity over the registered trademark and will not create a monopoly by the company. The bench, led by Justice Datuk Sri Muhammad Zawawi Saleh, included Justice Datuk Harminder Singh Daliwal. All three judges were unanimous in their decision on October 5, 2021 that Manci Food has exclusivity over the registered Lexus branded biscuits trademark. The director of Manci Food, who accompanied by his lawyer, Indram Shanmuganathan, looked so happy with the absolute decision by the judges when media interviewed them just now.
Satisfied with the result?
Yes, absolutely. Because we lose at the High Court. High Court, right? High Court, right? Okay, Appeal Court. We lose at the Appeal Court. You know, right? You look at that stupid guys, their faces, right? Oh my god. Madam. Right? But we win this. Right? Federal Court, we win. Yes, absolutely. I am satisfied with this result. Right? Okay.
Okay, we finish with the thank you.
On the other side, director of Kwasin Food, who represented by the lawyer Khoo Gwen White, was very frustrated and avoided the media from giving any opinion on the case. And that's all from me today. For more information, you can go to 3352.com and you can also follow our Instagram, Facebook and Twitter to get the latest information. I am Halijah. Thank you for watching.
Ya, kita tulisan ini. Iya kan. Tiba-tiba.
We appreciate the willingness to find a resolution. However, we assert the evidence masuk okay kot, tapi I feel like just